Good morning, Payne Chapel. Here's your wellness check for today. Are you ready for this wellness check rewind? Being a superhero is literally in your veins. You can save lives by being a blood donor. If you can't donate blood, you can still promote blood donation, host a blood drive, and or volunteer at or donate to a blood donation center.
Pour from an empty cup.
You can't 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 pour from an empty cup. Prioritizing our hearts is an important part of self-care.
We also learned that anyone can be an organ donor. While people of all ages and backgrounds can donate, those under 18 need parental or guardian permission.
What has that been like from a medical standpoint, having a childhood cancer? Like, were you always in the hospital? Were you afraid when something happened? Like, how did that feel first, both physically and mentally?
Yeah, so as my mom mentioned, I had some hearing loss due to the chemotherapy, and growing up I wore hearing aids, and I had a speech impediment as well. So I took like speech therapy classes at school. As far as like getting sick or like not feeling well or something happening and having to go to the doctor, I think there was and always will be some sort of fear behind it. But honestly, man, I just try not to think about it too hard.
When it came to prostate cancer, again, using the acronym of hear. Listen to what you're hearing when voting. If it's not a steady stream and it's taking from 1 to 3 minutes for you to be able to do what you normally would go in a few seconds, they want to get that checked. Examine the evidence. Men and their virility becomes a point of pride. But you hear more talk now about this sexual dysfunction. And if it should ever happen, because it's not normal, especially if you're 25 or 30, may want to look into it. We need to alter our attitudes when it comes to male performance issues. And then, if there's someone you love and you know that they are experiencing issues, if you can't encourage them to go on their own, then get them in the car one day and drive them over to the doctor's office and tell them, I'm not leaving until you go inside and get checked.
And, thankfully, cancer now has become, whereas it used to be, thought of as like an immediate, like, death sentence, so to speak. It's not like that anymore. It's more of a chronic illness in many ways. Similar to, like, say, high blood pressure or diabetes, something that you are managing and that you live with, but you're taking medications.
We celebrated October Health Awareness Spirit Weeks, in which each Sunday we wore different outfits to honor or recognize breast cancer, domestic violence, survivors, preparedness, and 5 on the 5th. We urge you to stay ready by getting vaccinated for the flu, COVID-19, and RSV, and take the necessary precautions to prevent any other respiratory illnesses. And don't forget to reach out to our healthcare partner at eCure for any of your vaccinations, screenings, or any of your urgent healthcare needs. Okay, Payne Chapel, it's another 5th Sunday and another time to do 5 on the 5th. So please put $5 or more in today's benevolent offering. Just a refresher, Aura-Lee is a nonprofit organization with a mission to change the way cancer is treated and reduce cancer patient suffering by providing care that is accessible, affordable, and effective. There are 3 ways that you can use to pay for today's offering: by check or cash app, directly into our benevolent offering. Make sure that you indicate on the notes field that is for Aura-Lee or 5 on the 5th. You can directly text us at ORA683 to 71777 or scan in the QR code. Don't let today be the only day that you give. You can donate any other time or $5 or more throughout the year. Thank you. Being well starts with you. God created us with our mind, body, spirit, and soul, and so we must take care of our temple. For this and more, watch, like, share, and subscribe to our Worshiping Into Wellness YouTube channel. We hope that you were blessed by today's Worshiping Into Wellness ministry at Payne Chapel. Until next time, be well.